Byte Club goes to LearnHub. Hi, John.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Welcome to our little office here.
Thank you.
So LearnHub is a social learning network, which is, to put it in terms of other websites you may know, it's kind of like a cross between Wikipedia and Facebook, but focused on academic education. The site certainly has a lot of different features, and we have a lot of different features because they appeal to different constituents in different ways. So the two that we've concentrated on so far are SATs and GMAT, which is a similar test but that you take to get into MBA programs at business schools. The idea is that it's a lot better to learn online than it would be from a book. So books, for starters, cost money, and also they're not a lot of fun. So our question bank is a pretty good mechanism, I think, to prepare for these tests. The people have come and they contribute questions that either they make up or they found elsewhere. And we now have, really sizable banks for each of those. Not only do you get the questions and you can time yourself and all of that, but then you also get to see the right answers and explanation, and you can discuss that with the author and with others that are taking the test along with you. We tried to start with a very broad focus, and we wanted to just accommodate everybody from pre-kindergarten to corporate learning. But you start to specialize, and you learn, which ways the tools that you built are being best used. So now it seems like we're really sort of falling into a comfort zone for high school students up to university students. My wife and I, who founded it, were a little reluctant to get into it because we were in very successful careers in San Francisco. She and I were working together at a really hot internet startup down there, making great money and having a lot of fun, in California. And then we met a really successful entrepreneur from India. And this guy had built up a massive empire there. His company now is the largest education company in India. He got in touch with us, and together the three of us sort of hashed out a business plan. A lot of things that we do are very much backwards from most companies. Instead of having a development team in India, as you would normally, people outsource there quite regularly, we have our development team here in Toronto. And we are marketing to India. So as these middle classes are booming there, the higher education systems are not keeping pace. India famously has this engineering college called IIT. Mm-hmm. They let in, I think it's up to 8,000 students a year. It used to be just 3,000. But last year they had 350,000 students apply to get in there. So the natural question is, well, that's great for the 8,000 that get in, but what happens to the 342,000 students? It's that sort of number that we're building LearnHub on. Sales and account management team.
Hello, sales and account management team. Hi.
Hello. Michelle's our VP of Business Development, and she's responsible for bringing on all the institutional clients that I mentioned.
Yes, that's the amazing thing about working with higher education institutions is that they're very willing to discuss new things versus, talking to people who work for corporations that are always very busy and you can't find their phone number.
Well, it's really a challenging environment right now for a lot of universities to attract international students. Really, we're out there to help them kind of get in touch with those students and provide a direct link to it.
Our office is just behind us here. We're on Spadina between Richmond and Adelaide. For Toronto, this is it. So you'll find as you're going around interviewing companies here, you'll probably find yourself coming back to this area quite a bit. We had the opportunity to build this business wherever we'd like. We could have stayed in San Francisco. We could have come back to Toronto. We could have gone anywhere else we wanted. We elected to come back here because we firmly believe that this is sort of the best spot to build this kind of business.
So, as you know, our website learnhub.com is kind of try to create a community for all the students outside of North America. Some of their communities, they have more than 1,000 members.
So far, the proof is in the pudding. We've got a really fantastic team that we wouldn't trade for any other. And I don't think we could have pulled it together in any other way. Nobody's done something like this before, and we think that there's a real opportunity there.
From downtown Toronto, I'm Katie from Byte Club. See you next time.